Hello to everyone who is currently listening to this. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and lesser known stories in Christian history. This is how St. Thomas the Apostle had brought the gospel all the way to India. This story, rooted in both ancient tradition and modern scholarship, offers a glimpse into how Christianity may have reached the country long before Western missionaries ever arrived. We'll explore the biblical personality of Thomas, the historical and oral traditions of his mission, and the ongoing legacy left behind. We'll discover how one apostle's journey was able to shape faith across continents. So to give him a proper introduction, Thomas, whose name means twin, is one of Jesus' 12 disciples as mentioned in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. He's often remembered as Doubting Thomas for refusing to believe in the resurrection without proof. But that's not all that he was. When Jesus announced his return to Judea to raise Lazarus, Thomas boldly said, "Let us also go, that we may die with him." He would ask difficult questions and made even the powerful confession of, "My Lord and my God," which clearly stated the divinity of Jesus. It was moments like these that this disciple was revealed to be courageous and both curious. So according to various existing ancient traditions regarding the subject, the apostles were divided up into the world after Pentecost, and India was specifically assigned to Thomas. Though he was reluctant at first, he eventually ended up going, and then he was reportedly sold as a slave to a merchant, and then he was taken to India, where he would begin his ministry. He did various things while he was over there, as according to these traditions. He built churches. He was also able to convert many people, and he was able to establish a Christian community that so far has endured for centuries. So, historical sources suggest that Thomas arrived around 52 AD. It was martyred by spear in Mylapore, near modern-day Chennai. His tomb became a site of healing and pilgrimage. Later traditions claim that his relics were transported to Odessa, though many in India still revere his original said resting place. An account of numerous ancient poets celebrated his miracles that he had done, and even according to old calendars, it specifically marks July 3rd as his feast day, also accepted as the day St. Thomas was killed in India. So today, St. Thomas is remembered as the Apostle of India, especially by the group known as the St. Thomas Christians. Oral traditions, ancient songs, and even inscriptions support this legacy. Scholars who focused their research and discoveries based on the subject, they were able to highlight connections between Thomas and Jewish communities along the Silk Road and the Persian Gulf. Evidence includes Persian-style crosses and early Christian architecture, suggesting Thomas may have had a mission in both northern and southern India. Some believe he built many churches and inspired communities that still thrive today. So with all of this information, can we be certain that Thomas indeed went to India? Well, the scholars categorize the claim across a high number of opinions. Some see it as an unprovable legend, though others do really find it historically probable. So, while the Bible does not explicitly mention this journey, we have the early church sources, there's the oral traditions, and then we already have the physical evidence that makes this claim very hard to dismiss. And as one scholarly review says, these stories offer several angles into the conversation as it invites readers to discern for themselves. So to finally come to a conclusion, the story of Thomas in India is more than just a told tale. It's an event that brought a major religious impact, and it's still in effect to this day. So from his biblical character to the churches in India, Thomas's legacy is able to challenge us to rethink how we see our view of early Christianity. Whether this is just a legend or if it is a fact, it's undeniable that his impact lives on in communities that still honor his name today. I want to thank you for everybody who watched this video and to enjoy your day.